Now, since God owns everything, he is interested in not just the tithe, but in how we steward or manage the remaining 90%. Say the remaining 90%. And this is where I want to go today. The remaining 90%. Powerful. It really blessed the first service. I'm sure it'll bless you. You're going to be glad you came today. Too often we don't talk much about, say we preachers, although we do it at Zoe, but oftentimes preachers don't talk much about your 90% or how you should manage that well and prosper with that. And use that so you can have more than enough and take care of your family. It's not just our mind, just on the give the 10, give the 10. I'm happy now. I'm not happy just enough you giving the 10. I want you to manage the 90 for your life.
Amen.
That's what God wants. That's what his mind is. Joseph is a good example of how to manage the 90%. Put 20% of the fifth part aside. Say 20%. 20%. Aside for these years when before the famine arrives. In other words, during the good times, don't use up all your money buying stuff.
Come on.
Because the reality is, why do I need a reserve, Pastor? I mean, God's blessing, right? He's God. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Because you're living on this earth that's not redeemed yet. You got people who are running the various parts of the world who don't know God, not thinking about God, and impact the world economy. Plus, the earth has trouble. The earth is groaning and waiting for the sons of God to rise up. This earth is in trouble. It knows it.
Amen.
So it has issues. And good times won't always last. That's why you need to have a reserve. Say reserve.
Reserve.
Put something aside. Say put something aside.
Put something aside.
This is the 90%. You don't spend it all and use it all and wear it all and drive it all and eat it all. I'm not saying don't look nice and whatever you feel comfortable with. My point is, put something aside.
Amen.
Because, by the way, the Great Depression in the 20s and 30s was not unique to that time. We're going to read in a moment that money failed in Egypt. It's written in the Bible when money failed. We're going to read it in a few minutes. Banks went broke and failed in the 1800s. Did the same thing in the 1600s. It's not new. And I'm not trying to get you to be afraid about anything. No, be bold, but follow God's prescription. Put something aside. Say, put something aside. In other words, put something aside, and then how do you do that? I'm going to make it, Pastor. You got to live below your means then. You got to live with awful less. You see, you know what happened? In humble beginnings, you primarily beans and rice and tacos. That's how I ate hot dogs and hamburger. I didn't eat fish till I got me a job out of business school. Okay, we just hamburger people and chicken people, hot dog people, and bologna people. It's a spam people. Hey, come on. That spam, a little warm up. That spam pretty good. And so now we got a little education. We got more money. We making good. We doing well. But you knew how to live off a little bit before. And if you got a plan, say if I got a plan, then I'm sure with you that there's wisdom in having something in reserve. And off of every increase, say every increase. That means every paycheck.